This is Corin Shearston. I'm here at Blue Mountain City Council in Katoomba, where I'm about to interview recently elected Labor Councillor Suzie Van Opdorp on some environmental issues which are of current concern in the Blue Mountains and Greater Sydney regions. I don't get tornadoes or tsunamis or earthquakes much up here, but we do get bushfires. And the Black Summer bushfires of 2019-2020 were pretty devastating. They burnt, wasn't it over 40% of the national park?
Yes.
Have new community safety initiatives been developed for the Blue Mountains region after these fires?
Increasing community consultation is needed. During a bushfire, a lot of the activity is centralised in the RFS headquarters, and sometimes communities feel a bit disconnected from that. The more opportunity communities have to say this is what we believe we need, the better. Wherever you are in the mountains, you can't take it for granted. We're all impacted because you're talking to people that are seriously impacted. And often I find communication is a really big issue during bushfires. Generally, communication has improved. During an emergency, it's actually quite hard for people to make decisions, especially, you have extra vulnerable people like elderly people or people with disabilities that are not going to find it easy to get out of their house, if you leave it till the last minute. So I think the more opportunity communities have to say this is what we believe we need, the better. Things like neighbourhood safer places, these are things that the RFS look after, but obviously we're going to support our community to get those things installed and in place.
We mentioned Susan Templeman, and she's our Labor federal MP from Macquarie. You're a Labor councillor, and then you both must be supporting Labor's plan to reach net zero emissions by 2050. Right?
Council has a number of plans, and one of them is towards zero waste. Within Council's own facilities, we're set to save the equivalent to 1,000 houses and the energy they use annually by installing a whole lot of solar and other energy reduction items into council facilities. So I think that's a really good thing. Council does have the capacity to change some of that infrastructure in the community, and I think our council is aware of that, and we're doing what we can. I feel we're in for some positive change. You can learn about what new things are happening. Council has quite a good website. Talking to your local councillor representative, I think talking to us is a good way to find out what's going on. So there's probably a lot of opportunities for people to be more engaged.
Thanks so much for your time, Suzie.
My pleasure.